Louisiana Beer Reviews Crush Tropical Punch. Now the Crush just showed up in the past week here. Maybe it was this week here at a local store. It's 10% alcohol. It says born three weeks ago. Okay, 3 weeks ago. IslandBrandsUSA.com and then GrabCrush.com. So I have to look up GrabCrush.com. Malt beverage with natural flavors, like I said. Brewed by Brew Theory in Sanford, Florida, and Lowell, Massachusetts. Now they own restaurants like brew pubs, so you can go drink draft beer and eat. But at the brew pubs, they do contract brewing, so it's not their own brands. If you look on their website, which I did, they don't list any brands. They just talk about we can do packaging for you if that's what you want, or just canning, or the brewing, the canning, and the packaging design. They do it all. They say they have 3 locations. These 2, and there's one more. So there are other companies like that only do contract brewing. Okay, so first thing we'll notice here, there's no coloring added. So there's natural flavors but no certified color. Alright, so it's silver. And it's a malt beverage, so we know it's not one of those seltzer beers that are made with fermented sugar, usually. Fermented cane sugar. Alright, so it's made with barley malt. If it's a malt beverage, legally it must contain hops, so it's more of a traditional beer. I didn't see anything on there that said flavored ale or lager, so I don't know if it's an ale or a lager. It's got to be one of the two. It's translucent, but not transparent. It's blurry looking through there, and but it is reflecting me. I can see my reflection in it. Alright, so that's it. Silver. Silver and bubbly with not much head. So, Untapped had one listing for it, but from a different contract brewer. So maybe they initially started with this one, and then something kettle contract brewery. Something happened there, and they went to this other one. Like only one beer listed, and I think only one check-in. And on Beer Advocate and Rapier don't have it listed. I looked up the parent company, and the brand holder. I don't think the parent company has any breweries. Island Brand USA, and they didn't have these new crush beers listed on there, so it's got to be extremely new. Alright, let's go with the aroma. This is not the best looking beer, I guess, but that's okay. They add the food coloring just to make them look nice, but it doesn't benefit the flavor. It smells like not really tropical punch, just like a somewhat fruity aroma, pretty strong malt beverage. Do they have corn or rice adjunct? Most likely, probably brewer syrup as the adjunct, and so it smells like a strong malt beverage. All I can say, strong beer. Taste, shit. Not a bad aroma, just not what I expected. I had this in the freezer for about 20 minutes. Definitely do that. Do not let this warm. It's going to warm right now while I'm sitting in this sun. The sun at 88-degree angle. The heat building. It's nice breeze though, but it's just a strong malt beverage. It's not a bad malt beverage. It's sugary, but not overly sugared. Tastes like cane sugar, not aspartame or sucralose, or whatever those sugar substitutes are that are so horrible. Cane sugar, a little bit of what we would call tropical punch flavor. To me, it's like strawberry extract and maybe coconut flavoring and natural cherry flavor. And that's what it seemed like. maybe mango. Strong barley malt and fermented grain. Bitterness, it exists. It exists, but it's minimal. But it's there. There is a hop bitterness here for sure. So with everything taken into consideration, with all that heavy sweetness, I'm gonna say 2 out of 5 hop cones. Probably just using hop extract. But now the contract, well, I don't know. They'll all say they use the best stuff. Heavy body, not light body for sure, not medium body, heavy body. Prickly carbonation. Let's say 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. So not quite as sugary as you might expect. Many of these things would be 4.5 to 5 out of 5 sugar cubes, just almost unbearable. So you say, well, this is a craft flavored malt beverage. Yeah, maybe in a way it is. There were 2 other flavors over there. Margarita, that's a typical one that they put in these. And then they had this tropical. Then there was a third in a red label. I think it was strawberry lemonade. I'm pretty sure it was strawberry lemonade. $8.99 for the 4-pack. So what, $2.75 a can? Yeah. I could still get the original Club Tales at Mathern's for $174, I think. $174 a pint. And those are made with real cane sugar and all of that. They have food coloring, but they're from Canada, and so those are really dynamite. So this was not the best deal. It's a decent deal. It's not the best. If you buy these at the convenience store, they probably run, yeah, about $2.75 a can to $3.25 a can. So this, it's not like I got any kind of great discount on this 4-pack. But I didn't overpay. Well, it's a very interesting product. I wouldn't say necessarily a warm weather product. So sitting by the pool, maybe with a 4.5%er. I don't know. This might be better for January. Don't understand the packaging with the skeleton lady, like the Mexican Day of the Dead thing, playing the ukulele. That's kind of strange. I like the color scheme, the orange, that grabber orange and black, kind of like 1971 Mustang colors, but Ford Mustang car, you know. Overall, I don't know if a lot of people are going to like it, because the kind of people that gravitate toward flavor malt beverages, facing in the shadow, they might find it's too bitter, you know. And then the craft beer people that might like it, they may not try it because they're going to think it's a flavor malt beverage, even though the store here had it, Mathern's had it in the craft beer section, right, with all the others. So I don't know, it might be, might fall in that middle ground where neither party buys it. But, oh, excuse me, so I figured I'd check it out. I'll give it a, it's intense though. If you think it's going to be mild and mellow, it's strong. It's a strong flavor. I like strong flavors, so that suits me, but you might just find it totally off the chain with acceptability. But I'm going to go with a 93 out of 100, 9.3 out of 10 for a flavor malt beverage. A most excellent flavor malt beverage, but like I say, a little different. And I'm going to end this review by saying, well, go to a local tap room and get a beer, because I don't know what the tour is going to be with this kind of outfit. So go to a local tap room and get a beer.